Hey y'all, Noah here with Revora. I'm with a tier 1 client, Kyle Cheek. We're out here in Plano, Texas at his office. Kyle runs an operation. Whitecap Holdings is his company. They do wrap deals, I-10 buyer deals. They do agent outreach for wholesale deals. He has a rental portfolio. He's doing some new construction, really does it all. Kyle, it's great to have you.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Kyle, I want to ask you, what was the reason, with all your real estate experience, what was the reason that you thought an AI agency in Revora would, help benefit your real estate operation?
Yeah, well, I've tried a couple different platforms or like third-party service providers for agent outreach in the past, and it's all been very manual. Like at the best, it's like an auto dialer essentially. What that requires top-tier talent on the team in those positions, facilitating those calls. It's very manual, it gets expensive, constantly having to track down more data. And at the end of the day, I travel a lot. We have lots, like you said, we have our hands in multiple different pots. AI agent outreach is a great lead source, but I wanted it to be more automated. And so that's whenever I came across you guys with Revora. Seemed like it was a great fit, and I've been happy with it so far.
That's great, Kyle. Have you experienced any direct wins with Revora in the agent outreach world? You're looking for wholesale deals, you're looking for rental properties. Is it you yourself running it, or is it actually members of your team in Whitecap that are actually running the system?
Yeah, so we have probably about 5 accounts right now or so with you guys. We pretty much reserve those for essentially newbies on the team. That's kind of where they get started, between that and doing cold calls, because it's so user friendly. I mean, anyone who is just getting started and knows the first thing about just communicating with another human can run it and be facilitating of it. We have had a couple of recent wins. We've had a handful go under contract. Unfortunately, locked them up too high, but we do have 2 closings already on the books, and we have another one set to close next week. That's just gonna be a $27,000 deal.
That's great. So as far as it displaying you, Kyle, you're a great personality. How is it replicating you and your team members? How does it display deal history? How does it build credibility? Have you feel like it's doing that for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's done great so far. I know, like, I don't really use it too much, just to be fully transparent. The whole point of it is it's very automated, and I let my team use it. But I do know that we had one conversation specifically with an agent the other day, who we ended up like breaking the ice with her. She was really cool, and we actually told her that it was an AI agent that she was been texting back and forth with, and she was mind blown. She had absolutely no idea she was just communicating with an AI agent bot, and she was extremely impressed by it. So it's definitely building up really good credibility. Anytime they actually, I mean, first of all, we don't even talk to them until they've actually presented us with some type of lead. And that first conversation that we have when they've presented us a lead, we already have the credibility. They've already seen the projects that we have going on, because we've preloaded that into the agent bot, and we're already off on a good start, so to say, by the time we have that first actual conversation with them, which is really the first manual action anyone on my team is actually doing.
That's great. That's great. As far as projects that you're working on, being a tier 1 client, projects that you have coming in the future, how's it been with communication with the development team on ideas of stuff you want to get into? How's that process been?
Very receptive. You guys are super easy to communicate with. Obviously, we have a personal friendship that's been going on for a while now. I mean, you guys bring ideas to us, which I love, right? It's not like I'm sitting here always having to come up with new ideas and new campaigns. You guys are actually pushing that forward, as well as anytime we have any issues, anytime we want someone new onboarded, anytime we're low on data, any issues, if you call it that pop up throughout the weekly basis, they're all resolved very quickly within 24 to 48 hours.
That's great. That's great. Well, Kyle, I appreciate you sitting down with me and sharing your experience with our Revora system. We're excited to work on your new projects, and all the best to you, man. Good luck with everything else.